I wish I could have sympathy for the people who voted for Trump and are having second thoughts about it, or are afraid of what's going to happen next now that Donald Trump is going to take office again. My response to all of those people is, stop crying. You have no right to cry. I say that because mainly you knew what was going to happen if this man ever got power again. You knew what this man was going to do if he ever took power again. You knew that this man was going to be the dictator he wants to be. It's not going to last for 24 hours, as he said. It's going to last the whole time he's in office. However long that may be. Maybe he may go the distance and do the full 4. Or maybe he might get ripped out of office using the 25th Amendment by the Republican Party. His own party might stab him in the back. Either way, you have no right to feel scared, afraid, terrified about what's coming next. Because you voted for this crap. You voted for him. As much as I want to feel sympathy for all of you, I don't. The sympathy I have reserved for are Donald Trump's victims. The victims who knew Donald Trump, what Donald Trump was going to do and what Donald Trump is doing, is planning to do. Look at the clowns he is putting into a high office, in the highest offices of our government. A pedophile, an alleged pedophile, Matt Gaetz, as Attorney General, who's never practiced a single bit of criminal law in his life. You got RFK Jr., a disgrace to his family's name, as the head of the Human Health and Human Services, an anti-vaxxer who would, if he wanted, could get us all killed if another pandemic hits us. Tulsi Gabbard, a lunatic who's way too chummy for Russia, for my taste. And just not too long ago, I found out that Linda McMahon, the former co-head of the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, is going to head up the department that Donald Trump wants to cut off, the Department of Education. I would laugh if the situation weren't so damn serious. I would laugh if lives weren't on the line. But this is what you voted for, Republicans. This is what you voted for, MAGA. This is what you voted for, blacks for Trump. This is what you voted for, Latinos for Trump. This is what you voted for, women for Trump. This is what you voted for, LGBTQ for Trump. Don't cry now. You know, there's a song that's been circulating online in social media the last couple of years. It goes, forgive me, I'm trying to sing, but I never thought the liberals would eat my face. Oh, I never thought the liberals would eat my face. These people really thought that by voting for Donald Trump, nothing bad was going to happen to them. What in the hell world are you thinking? You thought that the only people who were going to be hit by all this, by Donald Trump, were going to be people like me who voted against him, who make videos against him, who speak out against him? No! You were going to get hit with this shit too. And you were too damn stupid to realize it. Prepare to reap the whirlwind. But you know the sad part about all of this? Is that I feel immense sadness for his victims. Us who use our votes to say, Donald Trump, no more. To say, Donald Trump, you are not hired as President of the United States. Donald Trump, no to dictatorship. Because we're the ones, and me included, because I already received I don't know how many threats, how many lies posted about me on social media, all for the sake of Donald Trump. I've lost count, honestly. We're the ones who are going to be the victims because you decided that you made the conscious choice to sell out our country to a madman like Donald John Trump and the lunatics that follow him. I would feel sorry for you, but the fact is I don't. For the people who voted for Trump and now their lives are on the line. I would feel incredibly sorry for you if you had half a brain and say that Donald Trump should not be president again. But I don't. You stabbed yourself and you stabbed this country in the back. I hope that red flag is that red hat and that MAGA flag are a real comfort to you when you're going to the grocery store and you can't afford eggs because Donald Trump has decided that people who were unapologetically work the jobs that you lazy-ass MAGA don't want to work. Now, I feel like I'm taking advantage of a lot of people, the Latinos, who work on the farms. But they do the jobs unapologetically that you, me, or anyone else wouldn't do in this country. And now their lives, their freedom, their lives are on the line because you decided that I don't want to vote for that dirty blankety blank blank woman. I want Donald Trump. And I don't care about prices. I don't care about freedom. You made the choice for that. And now you're going to have to live with the consequences, as with everyone else in this country. The only difference is my conscience and the consciences of everyone who voted for Kamala Harris in this past election. Our consciences and our souls are clean. We threw up the red flag for 10 straight years about this guy. And you all called us every name in the book. Me personally, I have been called the N-word more times in the last 10 years than I ever have in the 40 years of life that I've lived in this world. I have been threatened. I have been lied about over social media. All because I won't support Donald Trump. And that's all. That's all there is to it. Stop acting like you're scared. Stop acting like you're shocked. Because you have no right to feel either one. Do yourself a favor. Hug your wife and kids goodbye. Because when Donald Trump takes office, the bodies are going to start hitting the floor. And that is not a threat. Those are the words of a lot of people in the Donald Trump camp, in the Donald Trump regime, including his idiotic border czar who's going on television day after day and saying the hammer is coming down. Those are the words of Donald Trump supporters you have personally posted about me saying you better be ready to lead this country. And again, I'm not going anywhere. You're going to have to send the National Guard after me because I ain't going nowhere. This is my country, regardless of people like you and the MAGA who betrayed her for Donald Trump. So, you want to act shocked and shaken? Go ahead. But forgive me if I don't hold your hand on the way to hell. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.